like when you get on the ground, I mean, your channel was initially called Vigilance Elite, and you talk about like hypervigilance and things like that, and maybe we can get to some of the effect that that's had just due to your career and some PTSD and things like that, and being hyper aware of stuff. But like when you get on the ground somewhere new, did you have a go-to list of, I don't know, 3, 5, 10 things, like behaviors that you would do outside of establishing a pattern of life to get full awareness of your surroundings and get comfortable with the area?
Well, what do you mean?
Did you have a strategy? Like, I put you in a new country, right? Like you're going there for 45, 120 days, whatever it was. You drop on the ground, you've never been there before. It's a new mission, new people involved, whatever. Do you have like a list of things for your own personal checklist that you need to go through to be comfortable by day 2 there?
Oh, yeah. I mean, first thing you need to do is a map study. You need to figure out where you're at, the lay of the land, where are the friendlies, where are the safe houses, where's the hospital, what's our evacuation plan, what do I do if I get hit here versus hit here? Where are our where's all the government facilities that we're going to be working in and out of, both foreign and our own, and so you need to be, when I would show up into a country, the first thing that happens is you get the lay of the land. You do the map study, you figure out where all the sites are, you learn all the back roads. You aren't navigating off of, Google Maps or a GPS or anything. You should be able to navigate that entire city. I mean, if it was a place like Philadelphia, it would take 2 weeks, and I would know it.
The whole city in 2 weeks? Damn
near the whole city.
Is there like a mental like trick you do to be able to patternize that?
You just do it. You start with the major routes, all the interstates, then you go to the smaller state highways, then you get into the neighborhoods, then you section it off, you know what I mean? So this is I don't know anything about Philadelphia. I've only been here for 2 hours, but you know what I mean? It's if it was New York City or something, you would know all the boroughs, right? And then you would be able to section it all off and say, all right, these are the different boroughs. Now I'm going to get into each borough and learn each and every one of those. And so you just take it in sections. You know what I mean?
But you also got to know which roads are one-ways, which roads have people that regularly walk in them, like a street square sometimes, which areas have construction. Like, just in my head, thinking about a city like the size of Philadelphia that you're dropping into somewhere in the Middle East, that just sounds like...
Yeah, it sounds insane, but it's not. I mean, you already know all the traffic patterns. You know when to go. You know when traffic's going to be heavy. You know the back way if there's a wreck, how to get home so you're not sitting in the traffic because you're a local, right? But... you've just accumulated this knowledge because you live here. You're not attempting to learn it. When you go to a place like that, that's your whole focus. I'm going to learn everything about this fucking city. You know what I mean? And you get passover from the guy that was there ahead of you, and you give passover to the guy behind you. You during that turnover, you know what I mean? You're helping this guy like, hey, stay out of this neighborhood. Maybe you don't need to know that neighborhood, And so there's a lot of turnover, a lot of tips, a lot of secret stuff that, you know what I mean? Not like secret classified stuff, but just shortcuts and all kinds of things that you've learned during your time there that you can pass on to the next guy, And so is that making sense?
That answers the question for sure. Because, I mean, there's so much that would go into these high-octane scenarios, and the entire time you have to maintain a cover. Like, you can't get caught. Like you said, it was like 24/7, 365. I mean, when you're over there, every second counts. You make a mistake for 1 minute, that's it. So the idea of a layperson like me trying to wonder about dropping into all these new places and getting all this information like that so fast and being able to have it like the back of my hand, it seems like impossible when you think about it. But, I mean, I guess that's kind of, in a lot of ways, the intense training and hyper awareness you had to have as a Navy SEAL pretty much prepares you for that, I would guess.
I mean, it's not Yeah, it is difficult. I'm not going to lie, but it's not as difficult as you think. I mean, I wish I could see a map right now and I would just show you what I would do. You know, but let's talk about like pull up Philadelphia.
Yeah. Let's pull up New York because that's like a grid pattern. That's why I want to ask that.
Let's pull up something that's not a grid because most cities aren't a grid.
All right, well, let's pull up Philadelphia. Let's go with you. Okay. Here we go. I'll put this in the corner of the screen for people to see.
Cool. So you see all those yellow roads?
Yeah.
I could learn those in a day. Those are all your major thoroughfares, right? That's you're going to get anywhere you need to go in a hurry. You need to be on one of those yellow roads, right?
They're the arteries.
They're the arteries. How long do you think it would take you to learn that? Just that.
I could do in a day. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So now you're starting to see it's not maybe as difficult as you think. Then after you learn those, then you're going to learn where's the shopping mall, where's the hospital, where's the police station, where's the military base, where's this, all right? And then you just start yourself at different points throughout the city. All right, take me to the police station, okay? You know, and you just use all those yellow thoroughfares that I'm talking about. Then you break it up in neighborhoods, in most important, most critical to least critical. So let's say...
You got northeast.
Yeah, let's say we're going to be, all right, we got a lot of activity that we're going to be doing in Kensington. Well,
I'm sorry to hear that.
You know, I don't know anything about Kensington, but you see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Then I'm going to go to Kensington and I'm going to learn all the different little streets and neighborhoods and everything inside, all the businesses, all the checkpoints. What time do the businesses shut down? They call it area familiarization. Then once I'll probably learn that in a day or two. You know what I mean? Then I'll move to the next. All right, where else are we going? Oh, over here. Okay, get in there. You know what I mean? And that's how you do it. You just break it down. So when you do it like that, it's not nearly as complicated as you might think.
Thank you for watching the video, guys. Please hit that subscribe button and check out this clip's full podcast episode by clicking here or in the description below.